be on the road now, doing shows now. White bitch know that cold now, I tell her no now. Mommy tell me slow down, I'm on a roll now.
Good guys, it's your boy JP and we back with another video. If you're behind in your 20s, watch this. 20s or 30s, please watch this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm behind, but I'm 21 now and I don't want to get behind. So I'm trying to watch this video. Alright, let's get it. Shout out to the roommates. Like that video. Shout out to Hafiz. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to all the people behind the scenes working. Well, let's get it.
29 years old, heartbroken, had to move back home, lost a couple jobs, had a show that really wasn't doing that much, and I felt like a complete failure. I felt like I wasted my 20s. So many of you guys today feel that same exact way. So many of you men and women, if you're 22, 24, 26, 28, you're looking at your life and you're like, I cannot believe I'm here right now. Yo, what's good everybody, this is Hafiz and welcome to today's video. And before we get started, do not forget, Friday, December 3rd, we have our live show, Amazing House Gone. I know it's a very, very extreme thing to say, but I really...
Hey, you.
Me,
Yeah, you. Don't you want to play something different?
bring it up.
really believe that this message in this video is going to transform the lives of some of you guys today. You see, I'm recording this video in a location that's been quite different from my previous videos. And for those who've been watching this channel for a long period of time, you know that this location, I used to record my videos in 2019. And the reason why this location is very special to me is because I'm recording this right now in my parents' house. And the reason why it's so important is because in the year 2019, when I was making YouTube videos and the channel was young and just starting off, I recorded videos in my parents' house because, wait for it, I was living in my parents' house. 2019, I'll never forget, and I tell this story all the time. I was 29 years old. I lost 2 jobs in the year 2018, and I was forced to move back home. Not only did I have no job, I really had no way of making money, and if it wasn't for Stefan Labossiere, I literally would be struggling to be able to pay my bills. So I was staying at home with a dream and a desire because I believed I could be successful on YouTube. I believed I could make this channel profitable. But let me tell you, I was not making any money that would confirm my dream. So I was 29 years old, had to move back in with my parents, and the podcast really wasn't successful. And I felt like a complete failure because I wasted my 20s. I worked hard. I went to college. I did what they told me to do. I got a stable job. But I'm back to square zero. I'm back to parents' house, no job, no money, and just a dream. I'll never forget this. There was this girl I was really into. And man, I thought the world about this girl. Man, I thought she was it. And I went to her graduation. And she was, I think, the same age as me. And she was graduating from medical school. John Mark knows this story. She's graduating from medical school. And she was about to be a doctor and go for a residency. I remember going to her graduation party and I remember meeting her parents. I remember her parents asking me, what did I do? And when I told them my profession of podcaster, YouTuber, content creator, whatever I said at that time, they were like, oh my gosh, my daughter's gonna be with a loser. And I'm telling you, it went south from that because her parents were like, yo, this dude is not gonna have a real career. Then later on, she finds out I'm staying with my parents. And later on, she finds out we're not really making that much money doing the podcast. And I end up losing this girl. Remember on this very couch, I did a video called How I Got My Heart Broken. John Mark, you laugh too much when things are not funny. I'm messing with you. And so, 29 years old, heartbroken, have to move back home, lost a couple jobs, had a show that really wasn't doing that much, and I felt like a complete failure. I felt like I wasted my 20s. So many of you guys today feel that same exact way. So many of you men and women, if you're 22, 24, 26, 28, you're looking at your life and you're like, I cannot believe I'm here right now. What you do is you look to your left, you look to your right, and you see your friends. You see your friends and you see the jobs they have. You see the careers that they have. You see that the families that they had. And you're like, yo, look at my life. Yo, look where I'm at. And you feel lost. And you feel clueless. And you feel like a complete failure. Trust me, I understand exactly where you're at. Because what happens is that we have this thing in our brains where we feel like if I have not achieved whatever grand picture of life I painted for myself, or even society, aka your parents, painted for you, you feel like a complete failure. And what we don't realize is that our journey is our journey. Our path is our path. Our friend's path is not our path. What you're supposed to be is not where we're supposed to be. Because each and every one of us are on a different path to life. Each of us are going to achieve whatever God has called us to achieve at different times. But it's that envy, it's that jealousy, it's that coveting that wants what other people have today. And it's the lies that tell us that we're a failure if we're failing today. Let me explain this to you. You're 20 whatever years old. You're 30 whatever years old. You are young. I know when you were 15 and you saw the 30-year-olds and you thought they were old people, trust me, you had the wrong perspective. You are super young. There is so much life to live. And what ends up happening is that we confuse ourselves and think that we're a failure when the race just started. In the year 2020, everything changed for me. It's the year I met my wife. That's the year the podcast blew up. That's the year I moved out of my parents' house. That's the year I started making more money. A lot of things changed. And a lot of things can change for a lot of people within next year. You feel lost. You feel like a failure. You feel like you're not where you need to be. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised to what's going to happen next year for some of you guys. But some of you guys, it's going to be 2 years. Some of you guys are going to be 3. Some of you guys are going to be 5. And what you have to realize is that, man, my path is my unique path. I am not James. I am not Tony. I am not Susie. I am not Christina. I am whatever your name is. That's your journey. And when you're comfortable with your journey, you're comfortable with receiving what you desire in your time. I know you feel lost, but I'm telling you, you're exactly where you need to be. Because part of the journey of life is discovery. Part of the hero's journey is that in every beautiful movie, there's that scene where it all seems lost. Where you're like, there's no way this hero is going to overcome this obstacle, but it's necessary to paint the beautiful picture, which is life. I want to make it clear. Life is not easy, but we make it so much more harder than what it needs to be by comparing ourselves to other people, by having unrealistic expectations. So my hope is that this holiday season, especially if you're watching this today on Thanksgiving, be thankful for your life. Have perspective. Have gratitude. Because though there's so many places you wish you could be, man, so many people have not even made it to where you are today. And in time, through continuing on the path, improving, learning, growing, you will look back on these times the way I'm looking back on 2019 and my 20s today and being like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Because that process of becoming, that process of trial and error, that process of figuring life out is going to make you into exactly who God created you to be.
Okay. Shout out to Hafiz and the roommates, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to that myself, you know what I'm saying, very well, because I understand that I'm in my 20s right now, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel lost too. I feel very lost. I feel exactly how what Hafiz is describing, man. And yo, being a 20-year-old guy, you know what I'm saying, trying to do my YouTube thing and other endeavors in my life, you know what I'm saying? Yo, feel lost sometimes, bro, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing, but you know, as you said, discovery. So I really felt that video, and that was a good video. That was really a motivating video. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone has problems in life, such as myself, issues. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me want to persevere and go harder on these videos and even grind even more. And just, you know, keep enjoying the journey because, yo, good things are coming. But anyways, guys, subscribe to the Roommate channel. This channel has blessed my life, helped my life. Thank God for Hafiz. Thank God for Chris. Thank God for the whole cast behind the scenes. These guys have blessed my life. You know, thank God for them. I'll pray for them. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High, because God, Jesus Christ, has a plan for everyone. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who watched this video. Shout out to supporters out there who actually support me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Be blessed. It's your boy JPN.